So this is the optical adjustable lens. This is crazy. Oh, hey guys, this is new Xperia. Join me today on this street photography POV mission. Let's go. You probably heard that new Sony Xperia has one of the best camera tech inside. But is it true? And what does it feel like to use this phone? Today you can experience the Xperia as I go through different streets of my city while testing the raw photography, video capabilities, and new optical zoom lens. This is my first time using an Xperia phone, so let's begin and start with the display quality. The display brightness is really good on this phone. You can see from my hands the sun is just blasting here, but I can clearly see the picture. That's good news. That's really good. Data storage SD card. This is really cool on this phone. Once again, the SD card is right here. And I don't even need the pin to remove the SIM tray. I can just slide it out with the finger. Headphone jack, which is nice. Telephoto lens. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. So let's try the 1X main camera. And the telephoto one. This composition is kind of weird, but I like the way it looks. In another shot, I want to have dead on this building, so it's like somewhat symmetrical. The 3.5x focal length. So hold on, let me just align everything in this shot. Alright, so for the raw photos I'm going to be using the Pro mode, which is down here, and I will be switching to the manual mode. If you have file format enabled to JPEG only, you better switch it to RAW, and in this case I'm going to be using RAW plus JPEG just in case, so I can use both maybe if I want to quickly post it to Instagram. Okay, so let's take a few raw shots and see how do they come out, and hopefully I will be able to use them for the wallpaper pack. The camera pre-focuses, that's pretty cool. So if I put something in front of the camera, the autofocus squares appear. It's pretty cool. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Creative, neutral, vivid, film. I guess these are just some sort of filters. Let's try them, by the way. And perfect. Now let's try vivid. And this is auto mode. Let me take the raw photo too. And you see this is autofocus point, I guess, and it's tracking autofocus. It just lost the car. Yeah, let's disable it. Maybe 85 mil. You see 85 has more light sensitive values, so we need to adjust our shutter speed. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Alright, hopefully these photos will come out good. You guys let me know what you think. And I will go to another location to test the main camera and video stabilization. So let's keep on moving. Alright guys, so new place, new location. Let's take a few shots here. And right away, I'm really liking this frame right here. Let's test the autofocus and how the camera performs in harsh light. You see I have here bright source of light, sun is blasting, and I'm filming against it, so let's see how's the shadow recovery here. Alright, now let's do 1X camera. I really like the autofocus here, and also the screen refresh rate is really high. Yeah, it looks pretty nice too. There's also another mode here available for higher megapixel count. I have not tried it yet, so let's see. 48 megapixels, and I will try to have everything centered. Way more details compared to the regular shot. And here's side-by-side comparison for you guys. The only downside of the 48 megapixel is that I don't really see any settings here. You have only shutter button. If you press once, you can adjust the temperature, cooler or warmer, and the exposure as well, but nothing else.
Sony has taken an interesting approach with this phone. Unlike other models, it doesn't rely heavily on AI features that manipulate your images, which means that Xperia's battery lasts for days. Seriously, when an iPhone 15 Pro Max or S24 Ultra would already need a charge, the Xperia just keeps going. If you don't own an Xperia phone, you might be seeing a low battery warning right now. That makes it perfect time to introduce today's sponsor, Ugreen, featuring their super fast Nexode X 160 watt charger. With 3 USB-C ports and 1 USB-A port, this charger delivers a total output of 160 watts, allowing you to fast charge your laptop, mobile phone and tablet simultaneously, which is perfect for travel and business trips. Instead of carrying multiple chargers, I only need this one. Its ability to charge several devices at once makes it incredibly portable. The Nexode X features a comprehensive Thermal Guard 2.0 protection system, safeguarding your devices from short circuits, over voltage, over temperature and over current. For even more convenience, now I pair it with Ugreen's 2-in-1 Qi 2 wireless charging station. It's perfect for powering my iPhone 15 Pro Max and AirPods, and it looks great on a desk with its always-on display and adjustable viewing angles. These 2 Ugreen devices are essential parts of my home office setup and travel gear. Check out the description below to get your Ugreen products today. And now back to Xperia.
Now I want to try the bokeh mode. Talking about the adjustments, it's pretty self-explanatory here too. This is more blur, and this is more to keep everything in focus. I wish that was maybe in f-stops, you know, like on a pro camera, so you know the amount of blur you'd get, but this is okay too, I guess. I don't want to go too low on shutter speed to avoid motion blur, so I guess I have to bump up the ISO more. And I'm looking at the histogram right here in the corner. The exposure is set, but I will try to take a shot through the leaves. Hopefully you'll be able to get the frame. Oh, nice. The camera focuses on the bird. You see, at first when I pre-focus, the camera chooses the leaves as the main subject. However, when I select the bird's head, the tracking autofocus stays dead on, no matter where I move in the frame. You see, it always returns back to the bird, so I can take a shot. Okay, so for this type of composition, I really like utilizing the telephoto lens. So you press FN here, and you get all the different adjustments. This is metering mode, pretty cool. Then we have auto white balance. I even have the drive mode, single shooting. Cannot use continuous shooting when a file format other than JPEG is selected. So you see, if you want to take multiple photos in a row, you have to use JPEGs, not RAW. Okay, this boat is huge. Maybe I can film video. All right, so right now I'm recording video. One thing that I noticed with this phone, you see how long it takes to go from ultra wide angle to the super telephoto. I think it takes like 3-4 seconds. I'm thinking to test 1x main camera and image stabilization it provides. So let's go towards the bridge and test it over there. Hopefully it will surprise us. Let's go. Maybe let's record the video. Yeah, the video looks nice. And at the same time, we'll test the image stabilization here. Alright, so 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm trying to walk relatively smooth. So hopefully the image is well stabilized. Alright, now let me focus on the light. So I will lock the focus right here. And I'll just circle around it. In a way, it's like orbit. Maybe I'll post it to IG or some other social network. Alright guys, now check this out. 85mm focal length. Maybe main camera would be nice. Oh yeah, it's good. So shutter speed 1/1000. And we have really high dynamic range scene. I wonder if I captured the bird. Oh yeah, the bird is right here. The problem here, when you finish recording, the phone takes maybe like 5 seconds before it allows you to change any settings here, which is not ideal, to be honest. It's better to use raw photos, just so I can bring up some shadows and retain more info in the shadows area. Let's test the ultra-wide angle camera, by the way. I haven't tried it yet. Let's see if it's sharp in the corners. What do you guys think? All right, another opportunity for ultra wide angle camera. Let's see how the shadows and highlights recover here. Probably the most comfortable grip with this phone is being left-handed, which I am, to press on the shutter button like this. because otherwise it's really like only good for horizontal shot, landscape shots. But if you want to take a portrait, it's really in a funny position, I want to say. Like you can't hold your phone like this without dropping it, really. I much rather prefer holding it in the left hand. Yeah, and pressing the shutter button like this. Telephoto lens shot. I think this spot is really good for ultra wide angle camera. Maybe one more. Yeah, like so. I'm trying to be as symmetrical as possible.
Alright, I think this is enough for this street photography walk. This is my first video in this genre, so let me know in the comments if you want more of this first-hand experience of new phones. And make sure you're subscribed, because in the next video I will be putting the Xperia against the mighty S24 Ultra. I'm sure you will love it. And meanwhile, make sure to check out this video next, as I think it will be perfect for you. And I'll see you there. Bye bye.